Good morning, student. We have seen the some part of this lesson, the thief story, and in that part we have learned that Anil and Hari Singh are the two main characters of this story. Hari Singh is a thief, and Anil is a person who earns his livelihood by by writing some articles for the magazines. Anil helped Hari Singh by taking him to his house, and Anil Anil was very nice person, but Hari Singh told lie about himself and take shelter at Anil's home. Now we are going to read the remaining part of this lesson. I had been working for Anil for almost a month, and apart from cheating on the shopping, had not done anything in my line of work. Now Hari Singh felt that he was working for Anil for almost a month. Now he was cooking for Anil. He gathered some necessary things from the market for Anil, and in this way he was working for Anil, and he was not doing the actual work. For which work he made friend with Anil and came at Anil's home. Means he did not done anything in his line of work. Means he did not complete his robbing work. I had every opportunity for doing so. Anil had given me a key to the door, and I could come and go as I please. Though Hari Singh had every opportunity to rob or to cheat Anil, but he did not do or he did not complete his work. Anil gave him the keys of the house, that with that keys anytime he could go into the house and anytime he could rob the Anil. But he did not do this. Anil had given me a key to the door, and I could come and go as I please. He was the most trusting person I had ever met. Hari Singh met many persons. He cheated many persons in his life, before in his life, but Anil was the most trusting person he had met ever. And that is why it was so difficult to rob him. And this is the trust. The trust was the greatest difficulty in robbing Anil. Hari Singh thought like this. It's easy to rob a greedy man because he can afford to rob. But it's difficult to rob a careless man. Sometimes he doesn't even notice he's being robbed, and that takes all the pleasure out of the work. Hari Singh thought that to rob a greedy man is not any cheating, is not a bad work, because he offered that. He is greedy, so he offered to cheat by someone. But to cheat a careless man or to cheat a person who trusts you very much is very difficult, because when the person is going to rob, he does not know anything. He was careless about the robbing, and so it is not a very pleasant moment. It is not a very pleasure to do this type of work. Well, it is time I did some real work. I told myself I am out of practice. But now Hari Singh told to himself that it is the time to do real work, means to rob Anil. And if I don't take the money, he will only waste it on his friends. After all, he doesn't even pay me. And Hari Singh thought that if he don't cheat Anil, if he don't rob Anil, Anil will waste all this money on his friends. And after all, he doesn't pay anything. He doesn't give any payment to Hari Singh for his work. Anil was asleep. A beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. Anil was fast asleep. The beam of moonlight is coming in the balcony. I sat up on the floor. considering the situation. At that time, Hari Singh was sat upon the floor and considering the situation. If I took the money, I could catch at 10:30 express to Lucknow, sleeping out of the blanket. And when he was sleeping in his blanket, he thought that if he could catch the money, means if he could take the money which Anil brought that day home, he could express he could catch the 10:30's Lucknow Express. He was able to catch the 10:30 Express, Lucknow Express. Sleeping out of the blanket, I crept up to the bed. Then he threw his blanket and he crept up to the bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His voice was clear and online. Even I had more marks on my face, though mine were mostly scars. Anil was sleeping fast asleep. His face was clear and online, means there is no wrinkle on his face. But Hari Singh, who always rob the people, who always cheat the people, but at this time his face was mostly scarce, means he was very afraid of robbing. My hand slid under the mattress, searching for the notes. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. And his hands were under the mattress. He was sliding his hands under the mattress, searching for the notes. When he slides his hands under the mattress, he found the bundle of the notes, and at that time he drew them without a sound. Without making any noise, he took that money. Anil sighed in his sleep and turned on his side towards me. Anil changed his side in sleep and he changed his life towards Hari Singh. I was startled and quickly crawled out of the room. At that time, Hari Singh was so afraid of and he quickly crawled out of the room. Now, we are going to see this part on the digital board.
He had been waiting for. Hari thought that he had not done any evil thing since a month, and now he was tempted to steal the money and run away by the express train to Lucknow. But he was finding it difficult to cheat Anil, as he had trusted him so much. Anil had given him a key of the main door. It was always easy to cheat a greedy man, but Anil was different. He was so careless with his belongings that he may not even notice, which will take away all the pleasure to rob him. But finally, Hari decided to rob Anil, as he knew that even if he didn't rob Anil, Anil would waste the money on his friends. At night, he quietly crept up to Anil's bed. Anil was sleeping peacefully, his face unlined, meaning without any worry. Hari slid his hand under the mattress and drew the money out and crawled out of the room. Hari then ran towards the station. He counted the money, which was 600 rupees. He was extremely happy, as he could live like an oil-rich Arab, meaning a king-size life for a week or two. On reaching the station, he went straight to the platform. The train was moving out of the platform. It was still slow, but Hari stopped. In fact, he could have jumped into any of the carriages, but he did not have the courage to deceive the man who had trusted him a lot. The train had gone, and Hari was all alone on the deserted platform. Hari knew no one in the town except Anil. He had no friends, as he believed that friends were more trouble than help. In his short career as a thief, he had studied men's faces when they had lost their goods. Based on his analysis, he remembered the innocent face of Anil, which would be saddened when he would discover that Hari had broken his trust. There was a conflict in Hari's mind. He did not want to lose Anil's trust, as he was a kind man, and moreover, he was teaching him to read and write, which could change his life. Hari walked in the Maidan and sat on the bench. It was chilling at night, and it suddenly started raining heavily. He was wet. He went back to the bazaar and took shelter at the clock tower, which showed it was midnight. He felt the notes tucked and realized that they were all damp from the rain. Hari was regretful about the things he could not do anymore. He thought that if he got educated, he could get much more than those few hundred rupees.
When I was on the road, I began to run. I had the notes at my waist, held there by the string of my pajamas. I slowed down to a walk and counted the notes, 600 rupees in 50s. I could live like an oil-rich Arab for a week or two. In this way, Hari Singh took the bundle of notes from the room, and he was now on the road. He began to run. He had the notes in his waist. Then he held that string of notes into his pajama. He slowed down to walk and counted the notes. After going some distance, he stopped running, and now he was going slowly. Then he stopped at one place and counted the notes. It was 600 rupees in 50s. And with that notes, he thinks that he will live for a week or two like an oil-rich Arab, means like a rich person. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket house office. I had never bought a ticket in my life. And when he reached at the station to catch the Lucknow Express, he did not stop at the ticket office because he never bought any ticket in his life, but dashed straight to the platform. He dashed straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out, and on the platform the Lucknow Express was just moving out. The train had still to pick up speed, and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriage. And when the train was going slowly, Hari Singh was able to enter one of the bogie means one of the carriage of the train. But I hesitated for some reason I can't explain, and I lost the chance to get away. But when the train was running, when the train was moving from the platform, because of some reason, Hari Singh hesitated. The reason is not, he did not know the reason for what he is hesitating, but he was unable to explain that. But he lost the chance to get away. But he lost the chance to fly away, to get away. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. And in this way, he went out of the train. And when the train had gone, he found himself at the deserted platform alone. I had no idea where to spend the night. He left Anil's house, and now he had no idea where to spend his night. I had no friends, believing that friends were more trouble than him. And he had no friends in that city, and he believed that friends are not friends, but they will become very trouble for him. And I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. He did not want to stay near small hotels near the station, because if someone saw him, they became curious about it. Who is he? How did he stay here? Why did he is staying here? Some questions came in his mind. The only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed. And the only person he knew very well was the only person whom he robbed before some time, and it is Anil. Leaving the station, I walked slowly through the bazaar. Then he left the station, and he was walking slowly through the bazaar. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. In his short career as a thief, he studied men's faces when they lost their things, when they lost their something. The greedy man showed fear. If the person who is robbed is greedy, he showed fear. The rich man showed anger. The rich persons, if he lost something, he showed anger on his face. The poor man showed acceptance. And when, if some poor man, if any person man lost his something, he shows only acceptance on his face. But I knew that on his face, when he discovered the theft, would show only a touch of sadness. But now Hari Singh is feeling that when Anil know about the theft, that Hari Singh rob him, Hari Singh cheat him and took all his money and left him, there is only sadness. There is only a touch of sadness on his face. Not for the loss of money, but for the loss of trust. And this sadness is not for the loss of money, but this sadness came for loss of the trust. Which trust he put on Hari Singh. I found myself in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. Then by walking, he came in the Maidan and sat down on a bench. The night was chilly. It was a thunder night. It was a cold night. It was early November and the light dazzle added to my discomfort. It was the night of November, early November, and the light dazzled added to my discomfort, and the lights which are coming on his face added to his discomfort. Soon it was raining quite heavily, and after some time it is raining heavily. My shirt and pajamas stuck to my skin, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face. In very short time, his shirt and pajamas stuck to his skin due to getting wet, and a cold wind blew the rain across my face, and the cold wind blew across his face. I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. Then Hari Singh again went to the bazaar and took shelter at the clock tower. The clock showed midnight. The time of the clock was midnight, means it's 10 o'clock. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. And now Hari Singh was feeling bad for the notes which he took from Anil's room. Now the notes were damp from the rain. We will see the remaining part of this lesson in our next period. Now I am going to give you some homework.